It's my TBR, it's my rules.
Hello, children.
It's ASMR. Hello, book besties. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here. It is November 2nd. I have a book that I'm finishing from my October TBR, and I'm 2 days late, but I don't care. We're gonna finish it before I pick my TBR. I have my book, leftover Halloween candy, and drink. Just a disclaimer, we bought the candy, we didn't go trick-or-treating because sadly, my son is still too young to go trick-or-treating. For all the first-time moms out there, if you have a child who's too young to actually go trick-or-treating, what do you do on Halloween? I don't know. Somebody let me know what you do. Anyways, if you are curious, this is a Nello Super Calm Blue Coconut. I've heard so much about them and it's really good. I don't know if it has given me the effects that it says it does, but I mean, I like it. So let's finish reading this before we can get into my November TBR. Let's get reading. Sweet tart rubs are the best candy. Prove me wrong. The book, so let's get on with the rest of the video. But first, I think we need a change of scenery. That's better. Hi besties, we are back in TBR business. Also, I genuinely need to know if everyone hates time change or if that is just me. It is currently 6 o'clock and it looks like it's midnight outside. Also, this is my first time doing time change with a child, so I would be lying if I told you I wasn't nervous about how that is also going to affect him. And also, if you're asking yourself, Jess, why do you keep filming at nighttime? Why don't you film during the day when the lighting is already good outside? Let me tell you, my sweet friends, that is because I have a child. I can never know if he's going to be sleeping for 2 hours or 20 minutes. So we do it when we can, when I know that he's gonna be staying asleep for a little bit. Back into the point of this video. TBR Takedown. For this past month, I was in a bit of a slump, and so yeah, reading was hard to come by. I really hope that this is focused. I'm using a different camera than normal because my other one has been interesting, and I can't tell if I like it or not. Editing. I had 4 books that were on my TBR. All the Light We Cannot See, Onyx Storm, Lessons in Chemistry, and Even This. Out of those books, I read 3 of them. I was also in the middle of Becoming Cinder, and I did DNF that. I think it's for middle grade, and that is definitely not where I'm at. So I'm sure that people who are within that reading level could love that book, but I was just kind of struggling to get through it. And I was already in the middle of a book slump, so I wasn't gonna push my luck any further. And then also, Fake Skating, I went and bought that one. It's Lynn Painter's new release, and I seriously read that in like 2 days, and I absolutely loved it. At the end of this video, for my girlies out there who love the numbers just like I do, I will be going into my spreadsheet and updating all of that. You already know what time it is. Is that further than it normally is? It's time for the TBR jar. I technically did finish Onyx Storm and Even This in November, which I know it was my October TBR, but listen, I was almost done with both of them by the end of the month. So in my brain, it's going towards October, but in Goodreads and on my spreadsheet, it's going towards November. But the thing is, I'm about 8 books behind my reading goal for this year. So I think just to be safe, I'm gonna be picking 5 books for my November TBR. I really was excited about Lessons in Chemistry, but I had just read All the Light We Cannot See, which is also a historical fiction. And so I felt like I wanted like a little break, but I kind of want to go ahead and add that onto my TBR for this next month. It's my TBR, it's my rules. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me go get it. I'm back. Officially, I picked Lessons in Chemistry to go on to my November TBR. Sorry, Mom, I will finally read this so that we can talk about the TV show together. We can actually use my TBR jar now to pick the rest.
3 days later, 3 weeks later.
You know the rules. The camera gets to read it first. Ooh, Ooh, a mystery. I'm actually really excited about that. It's been a really long time since I've read a mystery. It's okay. You have to say hi to the camera though.
Hello, children.
Every time. I just want to say from last time, I actually read the nonfiction book over the fiction pick.
I just got to the nonfiction stuff and I decided to start a new color. Like, if they're also with a pink tag versus like a fiction book with a pink tag, like I'm gonna pick the fiction books.
Well, I just proved myself wrong. Next pick. A sad book.
Aww.
I think I really only have one on my physical TBR that immediately comes to mind, and I'm scared. I'm literally already scared. Okay, next. That says a book with a pink tag. Not me literally having to go back into one of my old videos to see how I set up this system. Okay, after my research, a book with a pink tag is a standalone book on my physical TBR. I think I have more standalone books on my TBR than what feels like anything else. So I'm really excited to get one of those. You hear that? It's ASMR. A highly anticipated release. You guys, I am so excited about this month's picks. Now, I'm gonna pick up all of the books and then we're going to reconvene and we're gonna talk about it. You guys should be very excited about this month's lineup because I'm very excited about this month's lineup. The one that you already know about, Lessons in Chemistry. I talked about it last month and I still haven't read it, so we're gonna read it this month. If you missed last month's video, this one is about a female chemist in, I believe, the 1950s. 60s, and she uses her knowledge in chemistry and starts a cooking show. That's pretty much all I know about it. Number 2, we have a mystery. So I will be reading 5 Survive. Part of me wishes I would have read it in October for like the mystery, like spooky vibes. For those of you who don't know, Holly Jackson is the author of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which is one of my all-time favorite mystery series. So I have very high hopes for this. Basically, for a little snippet about it, 8 hours, 6 friends, 5 survive. Red Kinney is on a road trip for spring break with his 5 friends. Red is a girl. Oh, I was not expecting that. Her best friend, her older brother, his perfect girlfriend, Red's secret crush, a classmate, and a killer. Ooh, I'm seriously so excited about this. Oh no, this is not gonna be good for me because I go camping like a lot, and this is about their RV like breaking down in the middle of nowhere with no cell service. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a murder. You guys, if this book keeps me from camping for like the rest of my life, someone check in on my husband because I know that he's gonna be mad about it. There was like another book, low-key, in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, Killjoy. Has anyone read that? If you've read that and know anything about it, or if you have any opinion on it, you should comment down below so I can know if I should read it or not. The next one, I'm so excited about this, you guys. For context, this is my pink tag pick, which is my standalone. I've been wanting to read this book for so long. Not only that, I've been craving like a cutie little romance. I will be reading The Bodyguard. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, are you joking me? My perfect 10 of a book. Emily Henry said that. If you know me, you know I love Emily Henry. The main male character in this book is famous, and he's going home for some reason. I think his mom is sick, and the girl in this book is his bodyguard. He got a female bodyguard so his mom wouldn't know that he was like in danger, so she wouldn't be worried or anything. Oh my gosh, it's like fake dating too, because she's going undercover as his girlfriend. That's my pink tag, my standalone pick. I am so excited about that. Now going in literally like the exact opposite direction from that one, this is my sad book, you guys. I'm finally gonna read If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. It says it's a love story, but everything that I've seen on like Book Talk, BookTube, any social media platform that you find yourself on is that this book is very sad. I don't know what I'm getting into reading this. I really don't know what it's about. Someone check in on me. Last but not least, we have my highly anticipated read. You might have gotten a hint from earlier on. I was just talking about another author, and that is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I've been dying to read this. I don't know why I haven't gotten to it yet. I love how Emily Henry is also so bookish. She's always talking about authors or readers. There's always going to be books involved in an Emily Henry book. It's a love story. They're always love stories, and they always just make my heart so happy. If I am correct, I believe that this is about two authors who have both been invited to interview someone. It's always so funny doing TBR videos when I'm like picking my TBR, because I can't really talk about the books because I haven't read them yet. This very iconic celebrity. They're both kind of like fighting for the chance, I believe, to be the one to do like the biography or documentary or memoir on her life or something like that. It does give me the same vibes as like the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo interviewing the woman, but also at the same time I feel like it's giving book lovers a little bit with them both like authors. Okay everyone, so that is my final lineup. We have Lessons in Chemistry, 5 Survive, If He Had Been With Me, The Bodyguard, and Great Big Beautiful Life. Everyone send me all of the good luck reading this month so I can try and get control again of my reading goal for this year. My camera's about to die. Anyways, we're about to switch over to my computer so I can give you the lowdown on the stats from last month's TBR. I'm seeing like double of myself right now. That's so funny. I don't know why no one has told me this sooner, but I should have gotten on Notion so long ago. I was doing all this stuff on a spreadsheet, and it is so much more convenient to do it on Notion. I'm feeling so much more organized with all my stuff, but I will tell you there was a bit of a learning curve. It took me a while to figure the program out. So if anyone wants me to do like a Notion tour or how I set any of this up, comment down below and I would be happy to do that. My 2025 shelf stats. Okay. You guys, I'm so excited. And also, does this not just look so cute? I set my goal pretty low this year just because I had my son and I have been in a long book slump at the beginning of the year. So anyways, I'm going to be adding the books that I read this month onto my reading progress. I'm also going to be tracking like how much that was on my overall shelf here. And I will tell you, I've already added some of the books that I bought last month because we're keeping this up to date. If I'm adding to my TBR, it's going on here. So basically, I have 52.761 books that still need to be read on my bookshelf, which is depressing when you realize that that is over half of my books that I have not read. Huh? This past month, we read All the Light We Cannot See, Fake Skating, Even This, and Onyx Storm. So All the Light We Cannot See, Onyx? No, that's just Onyx. Onyx Storm. Rebecca Yarros. Okay. Read. I read Fake Skating by Lynn Painter. Even This. Okay, we got that down from 52.76 to 50.30. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just remembered something. I have to add another book to my TBR. I saw it behind me and I totally forgot. I'm in a book club this month, and so I have to read another book. This is why I bought this book last month.
Continue in the app.
Okay, well, I guess last minute we're adding Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt to my TBR. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 books on my TBR this month. Honestly, what is this one even about? Oh no, is this one gonna make me sad? If you've read this, someone please tell me if this is about to make me sad. Oh wait, whoa. I thought this was gonna be like a romance or something. I'm pretty sure this is a mystery. Maybe it's both? I don't know. I really don't know what this is about, but we're gonna find out together this month when I read Remarkably Bright Creatures. You guys, 6 books. Barely under 2 books a week. Hey, but if I pull this off, I'm gonna knock so much off of my physical TBR, and I'm almost definitely going to be hitting my reading goal for the year. So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna add it. Back to the task at hand. I need to figure out how that this is tracking. Oh, it's only marking the to-do. If I did it to complete, I think it would do what I want. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do it like that, because then I can go through and mark them as in progress and it will still tell me 49.69 how many of my books I've read. So that means over 50% still need to be read. I'm going to go through, mark all of the books for this month as in progress. You guys, I don't have it on here. Then my number is going to go up. Okay, how many pages are in this? Oh, there it is. Okay. In progress. Search. Okay, I'm going to do this by in progress. Okay, that means this month, hopefully, I'm going to be reading 2,432 pages, 6 books, 3 different genres. Now I'm going to go ahead and add those to my shelf stats over here. I should have just copy and pasted, but whatever. Okay, Onyx Storm. I feel like the pages for that one are so misleading because on my Kindle, 700 plus pages, when in reality, 544. I'm not gonna lie to you, I gave that 3 stars. Guys, I feel like that book just felt like such a filler book to me. There was so much that I was hoping that was going to be in it that wasn't in it. And I feel like by the end of the book, I had the same questions that I had at the beginning of the book. One, two, 23 books this year. Slay. Also, I can't believe that I read 2 books that both were 544 pages.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Whatever. I'm gonna go put my ratings in all of my places. And I hope that you have the best night ever. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all. And I will see you next time. Bye.